Thank you so much for joining me for this flow today. We're going to go ahead and get started seated, starting with some seated twists. So rolling the shoulders back, breathing in deeply. And as we inhale, we're going to reach the hands high. With the exhale, we're going to turn to the left, resting the hands down, lifting the chin, breathing in deeply. Exhaling, coming back through the center, reaching up through the fingers. With the next exhale, we're going to turn to the right, drawing the breath in through the nose. With the exhale, allowing the twist at the waist to deepen. Breathing in, reaching the hands high. Exhaling, turning to the left. One more round. Breathing in, lifting through the center. Exhaling, taking the hands over to the right, finding that little bit of twist. Turning back through the center, we're going to take the hands down towards the floor. So turning over into our tabletop, drawing the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. We're going to tuck the toes behind. As we inhale, we're going to lift the knees, and with the exhale, we're going to lift the hips all the way up and back into our downward facing dog. Pressing down through the hands and reaching down through the feet, drawing a deep inhale in. With the next inhale, we're going to see about lifting the right foot, drawing it all the way up behind. Exhaling, drawing the knee into the chest, landing the foot in between the hands or thereabouts, taking all the little shuffles to get it into place. Pressing down through the foot. With the inhale, we're going to lift, reaching the arms high, lifting up through the fingers, and from here we're going to see about lifting up onto the very tiptoes of the front foot. With the exhale, we're going to take the hands forwards and down, and as we inhale, sweeping them all the way around and up. Exhaling forwards and down, inhaling backwards and up. One more round, exhaling forwards and down, inhaling backwards and up, lifting up through the fingers, landing the sole of the front foot. We're going to take the palms to prayer, rolling the shoulders back on the inhale, and with the exhale, tucking the left elbow over and outside of the right knee, pressing the palms into one another. Pressing the left elbow into the right knee, drawing a deep inhale in through the nose. We're going to take one more really deep breath here. And with the next exhale, we're going to step the left foot forwards alongside the right, finding our way down into our twisted chair pose. Rolling the right shoulder back with the inhale and maybe taking the gaze up towards the sky, but keeping the balance in the feet. Drawing one last really deep inhale in through the nose. And with the exhale, we're going to unhook the arm, keeping the hips low and the knees bent, drawing the tummy in, finding our way down into our chair, reaching the arms high, lifting the chin, breathing in deeply. With the exhale, we're going to sink just another millimeter, reaching the hands out in front, maybe turning the palms up towards the ceiling. And with the next exhale, we're going to take the hips all the way down towards the heels. And from here, we're going to land the hands on the floor on the right side of the right leg. So if I turn towards the camera here, we're going to keep the right hip on the back of the right tricep and placing the palms really firmly down. As we exhale, we're going to take the chest forwards, finding a place where the feet start to lift and maybe staying here, working on the balance in our side crow. We can always land the head, lifting the hips and taking the feet up into our fallen angel, pointing the toes, finding that big twist at the waist, taking the hips down, lifting the head, landing the feet and working our way back up to our little toe stand, rolling the shoulders back, breathing in deeply. With the exhale, taking the hands back to the top of the mat. And we're going to step back to plank, drawing the breath in through the nose. And with a big exhale, sending the hips all the way back and up. into our downward facing dog. And from here we're going to lift the left foot all the way up behind. As we exhale, we're going to draw the left foot forwards, landing it in between the hands, finding that place where we can root down through the left foot, lifting the arms and the chest, breathing in deeply, lifting up through the fingers, maybe coming up onto the tiptoes of the left foot. And as we exhale, the hands come forwards and down. And as we inhale, sweeping them up behind. Exhaling forwards and down. Inhaling, lifting all the way back and up. One more round of the exhale, forwards and down. Inhaling, sweeping the arms high, lifting through the fingers, landing the foot. We're going to take the palms to prayer, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chin. And with the next exhale, we're going to take the right elbow over and outside of the left knee, pressing the right elbow into the knee and the palms together, finding that last little bit of twist at the waist, drawing the breath in through the nose, reaching back through the right heel, pressing down through the left foot. We're just gonna stay for one more really deep inhale here. And with the next exhale, we're going to step the right foot forwards alongside the left, finding our chair with a big twist at the waist, pressing the palms into one another, drawing the breath in through the nose. And with the next inhale, unhooking the arms, keeping the hips bent, or keeping the hips low and the knees bent. We're going to reach the arms out in front, drawing the core muscles in tight, maybe the palms reaching up to the ceiling, but we're going to sink the hips just another millimeter, reaching forwards with the hands, sinking down with the hips, taking the hips all the way down to the floor this time, and taking the hands over to the left. So if we make sure our left hip is just up against the back of the left tricep, then as we come forwards, finding that place where the feet start to lift, and maybe playing around here with the balance in our side crow, maybe landing the head, lifting the hips and extending the feet all the way up to the sky, pointing the toes, finding our fallen angel, landing the hips back down, lifting the head, taking the feet down into our toe stand, rolling the shoulders back, drawing the breath in through the nose, finding that place where you can take the hands behind, sinking the hips down, and maybe crossing the legs or finding your lotus, but allowing the hands to rest, the shoulders to sink, breathing in deeply and having a peaceful start to the day.